Hey, this is Pamela Schneider. I'm the retail editor for Blue Book Services, and this is the Produce Reporter Week in Review. Greg, it's a short week, and you're on vacation.
It's a Thanksgiving week, and I see that my video companion has a beautiful Thanksgiving sweater, and I don't have one, and I'm jealous.
All my internet dreams came true.
So I presume you did a test run walking around town in that thing today, right?
Actually, I did. I actually delved into the belly of the beast. I went to HEB Central Market during Thanksgiving week. I mean, there is not a parking spot in the whole parking lot available. You gotta turn that blinker on the moment you get in, elbow your way through. I was actually looking because I'm traveling tomorrow to visit family in Kansas City, and I am bringing the veggie tray to Thanksgiving, of course. So I wanted to get some bomb awesome veggies to go on my tray. So I went ahead and got purple cauliflower, watermelon radishes, sugar bomb tomatoes. What else would you put on if you want to flex your veggies for that veggie tray for Thanksgiving?
I don't know, maybe some Romanesco.
Oh, wow. You know, they didn't actually have that. And the other thing they didn't have, which I was really upset, was colored carrots. I wanted some maroon beta sweet carrots, but maybe they're out of season. I'm not sure. I know Texas is just starting to get everything in the ground when they will start harvesting in the next couple of weeks on a lot of stuff. Some of the cold weather vegetables down in the winter garden. I actually just wrote the intro for the Rio Grande Valley spotlight for produce blueprints that will be coming out later this winter. A lot of rebuilding going on down in the valley right now, especially after the horrible freeze we had that wiped out citrus, and it also wiped out a lot of the vegetables as well.
Well, that's not the only place that's having bad news this week. I noticed that Canada, who has their own Thanksgiving in October, is making the news right before our Thanksgiving. There's a lot of bad news. We covered all those storms in Vancouver last week, and now we're getting more information. The Canadian government is doing its way to help. CPMA is doing a great job allowing the industry to know what's going on and what they're doing as far, especially with transportation issues going in and out. What kind of updates have you seen?
Yeah. Oh, Canada. There's right now what they're working with is a lot of the roads were closed because of the atmospheric river, I believe is what the storm was called, that dumped an entire month's worth of rain in one day in British Columbia. Widespread flooding closed a lot of roads. So CPMA sent over some guidance on transportation because even domestic transport in Canada coming from British Columbia may need to reroute through the United States to get through there. So they sent out some guidance. We've got that published on producebluebook.com. We received a couple of news releases from companies assuring that their operations are up and running in BC. So right now what they're doing is pretty much just cleanup. On the other side of Canada, in Prince Edward Island, we've got a potato problem. They issued an emergency order, Canadian Food Inspection Agency and the United States, barring potato exports to the United States as of midnight, November 22nd. So, I mean, we're done. And what the funny thing is I had just seen PEI potatoes in Texas here at Costco for the first time ever last year. So it looks like we were getting a lot of potatoes, especially from Prince Edward Island, into the US, but no more right now because of potato warts. And apparently this is a really serious problem for the potato industry. They really want to be protective about it. And they sent a photo out, and potato warts are every bit of what they describe. It's not a good thing to get happen to your potatoes.
It's not pretty. No, you don't. You do not want that.
Yeah. So even within Canada, they've got some issues with seed potatoes. Can't leave Prince Edward Island to go to other provinces. And then exports are not going to the U.S. I'm assuming that other countries are going to shut it down as well if PEI is exporting to those places. So bad news out of Canada. Good news though, I booked my hotel for CPMA in Montreal in April. So I'm actually looking forward to that. So hopefully we will see each other in person in April.
Well, not me. I'm not going.
Well, not you. Sorry. I'm looking forward to some travel, just hoping that none of it gets shut down with any other waves of COVID. My holiday trip to Bavaria is in peril right now.
Yeah, I'm on the schedule for SEPC, so I like my chances for going to Florida at the beginning of March.
Yeah, I think that's actually a pretty good chance you're going to be able to go there and see a lot of really cool speakers, including Tim Tebow this year. They're starting to send out information on who they're going to have. I believe the theme is something to do with Marvel, so maybe you can get yourself a Captain America suit. I don't know. The Jolly Green Giant, that would be a marvelous costume, although I'm not sure it's in the cinematic universe. Let me just say that all of my internet dreams came true with this awesome sweater.
And Thursday, you will certainly be a hit with your family.
Of course, and hopefully yours shows up pretty soon. Shout out to Jillian with the PR agency that handles Green Giants PR, who reached out to me on LinkedIn after hearing us just rave over these sweaters. Now, if I can just get a pair of those $240 Frida shoes, the kiwi fruit shoes, I don't think are going to happen. They're not in the cards for me.
Maybe not. I could get my sweater tomorrow and still be popular on Thursday.
Yes, I know. We'll update next week because I have a feeling I'm going to get a lot of mileage out of this sweater because it is amazing. I wore it to Walmart, to HEB, and to Central Market, and everybody loves this sweater and everybody wants to know where I got it. And I was like, I know somebody at Green Giant who sent this to me.
They can participate in the sweepstakes and have a chance to get it themselves.
Of course, yes, of course. They can participate in the sweepstakes, or you can just know a guy because you're internet famous.
That helps, yes.
All right, well, that's it for a shortened edition of the Produce Reporter Week in Review. Happy Turkey Day to everyone. If you are not getting the Produce Reporter newsletter, you need to go to producebluebook.com and sign up.